up next. And a good morning, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. It's our second game of our three-game series between the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and your Midland Rockhounds. Series continues Friday morning at 11:05 a.m. as we start our next morning game. Saturday we start our 7-game road series as the Rockhounds take on the Frisco Rough Riders in a 4-game set, before going to Corpus Christi taking on a 3-game series with the Corpus Christi Hooks. Friday night, March 29th, will be our first game with the new San Diego Padres, the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Tuesday, April 2nd, we begin our 4-game set with the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, download the First Pitch app and you can watch your AA favorites all season long with the First Pitch app. You can download that in any smartphone. Well, in just a couple of minutes, we will have our starting lineups. First, for station check of Midland Rockhounds Baseball. You're listening to Midland Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. We now take you back to the starting lineups. And here is your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Then the starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. There's today's starting lineups, provided by Nationwide, and always on your side. Alright, let's go over ground rules as we begin this morning's ball game. Always remember to look for foul balls. See what happens? Yeah, that happens. Always remember to stay off the cell phones while the batter's in the batter's box. Remain off the field. There is no reason for you to be on the field, and there is no interference when balls are in play. Thank you for your cooperation to make Rockhounds Baseball enjoyable for everyone. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the game.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cletus Yang, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Rick Rock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Corpus Christi, right fielder, Rick Rock.
First offering on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. McLean has a beat on it, 1 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Vero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Digging in now, Derek McKenna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Yang has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, Nick Best. Fastball, ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Sam Johnson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Freddie Eldred. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Top of the Rockhounds, designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
He's set and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Pace ranges to his right. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
At the plate, Felipe Delgado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ground ball to third. Davis brings it in. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Mariano Casilla, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Schaefer giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Now at the plate, Christopher Hayes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there he goes toward second. Lifted down the line in left. Schaefer has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Batting 8, catcher, Mariano Avila.
Stepping up to the plate, Mariano Avilas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. Schaefer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So striding in, Antoine Schaefer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Antoine Schaefer.
First delivery to him on the way. back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Chris Corona.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. Schaefer is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Ramon Vega. He swings and grounds it to short. Best on the grass, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
In now, Willard Lloyd. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Casilla sprinting after it. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Adrian Lyons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Herb McLean, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. McKenna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
Now batting, Freddie Eldred, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the nearly bat around here is 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Steve Baroa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McLean moving in. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 33, Rick Rock.
Ready for another chance? Rick Rock. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Derek McKenna, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A called strike on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
even now, 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Felipe Delgado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. Davis right there, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Antoine Schaefer. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Chris Corona. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag gets one.
Now batting, first baseman.
So striding forward now, Ramon Vega. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, Willard Lloyd. And now a bunt attempt hit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Lloyd is off at first with 2 away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. The Rockhounds lead it 6-0. Now at the plate, Nick Best. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McNeil has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, A.J. Reed.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. McLean is in pursuit, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
A man at third with 1 away. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Mariano Casilla is on deck. The 3-0. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Striding in once again, Mariano Casilla. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled off. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. Schaefer on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Pace. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Schaefer. And that's the third out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-1. Stepping into the box, Herb McLean.
Right fielder, Herb McLean.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Freddie Eldred, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, D-Road, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
In now, Matt McNeil, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1.
Just bad execution on the batter right there. He got an opportunity to get a pitch that he knows he can get down 9 times out of 10. Wasn't able to come through right there.
The 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Eldred, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Casilla giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw won't get him.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Stepping in, Felipe Delgado. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
0-1 the count. Second and third here, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Casilla. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 7-1. Digging in once again, Antoine Schaefer. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Derek DiMaggio answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Chris Corona. Now a bunt attempt here. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Now batting, first baseman, Ramon Vega.
Stepping up now, Ramon Vega. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, base hit, and that'll get a run in. Throw into third. And he'll make it back to first, as the throw won't get him.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Stepping in, Willard Lloyd. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are talking the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Adrian Lyons, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds lead it 9-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mariano Aviles comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Standing in now, Steve Baroa, and it's fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The right fielder, number 33, Rick Rock.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Rick Rock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Aviles rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek McKenna.
Coming to the plate now, Derek McKenna, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. McLean has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Into the box now, Nick Best.
Nick Best.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
First baseman number 23, A.J. Reed.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Reed. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And there's ball one.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Baroa on third. Rock at second with 2 gone. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
In now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Count still at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 9-4. Into the box, Herb McLean. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Fielder, Herb McLean.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a good throw gets him one gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Not what he had in mind before the day started. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Eldred. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Casilla sprinting after it. 2 gone. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Matt McNeil. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Right side. Case takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds lead it 9-4. So digging in now, Mariano Casilla. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Babe Eldridge takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Babe Eldridge.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Christopher Pace. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. McLean has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 35, Mariano Aviles.
Digging in and looking for more, Mariano Aviles. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Felipe Delgado earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Felipe Delgado.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Line drive to left. Casilla has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Antoine Schaefer. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Wind up and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Corona.
At the plate, Chris Corona. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Casilla. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Steve Baroa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. McLean has a read on it. One away.
The right fielder, number 33, Rick Rock.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rick Rock. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped high in the air. Eldridge is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, Derek McKenna. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0. Popped him up. Vega moving to his left, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rockhounds are out in front, 9-4. Standing in, Ramon Vega. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Ramon Vega.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Standing in now, Willard Lloyd. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Best scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
At the plate, Adrian Lyons. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So coming to the plate, Nick Best. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Best takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. McNeil is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Christi.
Now to the plate, Mariano Casilla. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Delgado has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds lead it 9-5. Striding in, Herb McLean.
Leading off for Midland, right fielder, Herb McLean.
First offering on its way. There's a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Hit back up the middle. Best in shallow center. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
In now, Freddie Eldred. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Matt McNeil, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. Rod is there, one away. On to first, a double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. We've played 8 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 9-5. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Christopher Pace, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit down the line at first. Vega is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Stepping into the box, Mariano Aviles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Steve.
Ready now, Steve Baroa. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And he takes strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Rick Rock. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Aviles, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 2-0 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Derek McKenna would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. A high fastball is in there. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Striding into the box, Derek McKenna. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. McLean is there to make the catch. And with that, the ball game is over.
Okay, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Rockhounds get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Cletus Yang is credited with the win. Sam Johnson gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious.
Well, as the Corpus Christi Hooks have fallen to a 9-6 defeat, the Rockhounds take this morning's win.
1 error.
Well, as you guys may know, we have one more game of our 7-game homestand, and we will begin that Friday morning at 11:05 a.m. Saturday, we will start a doubleheader with the Frisco Rough Riders to begin our 4-game series at Frisco. Tuesday, March 26th at 7:05, we will start our first game with a 3-game series at Corpus Christi. Rockhounds return home on Friday, March 29th, as they take on the next 8-game homestand in Midland. As they take on the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles, and following in behind them, the Arkansas Travelers. Well, as you may know, we will not go to commercial break. We will go ahead and do runs, hits, and errors right here, right now. First for the victorious Midland Rockhounds. 9 runs on 16 hits, no errors. For Corpus Christi, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. The losing pitcher for the Hooks goes to Sam Johnson, and the winning pitcher goes to Kalidas Yang, and the save goes to Babe Eldridge. Well, we enjoyed taking you out to the ball game today, and most likely gotta say, we are tied in a Corpus Christi 3-game series. So it's Corpus Christi 1 and the Rockhounds 1. So we will see who will win the final game of our 3-game series. And if it's the Hooks or Rockhounds, don't matter who wins. It's anybody's ball game. Then after that, the Rockhounds will hit the road as they take on a 7-game away homestand. 4-game series in Frisco, 3 in Corpus Christi. Well, this about do it for us this morning. Hope everybody has a great and awesome day. We'll see y'all again Friday morning for our final game of our 3-game series between the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and your Midland Rockhounds. So long, everybody.